I think we're live.
Yeah, there we go. Now I have to hit
that. Oh yeah, so I got the Google Chrome for YouTube. That just came up.
YouTube just came live. Yep. Facebook just came live. And I think Periscope just came live. Oh, Periscope. Hang on. We just came live Periscope too.
Nice. Okay, and there we are for Facebook. Okay, so if we have anybody tuning in on anything right now, please try to click the link for Crowdcast and come into our live performance through that app. I do believe you have to be on a computer in order to do that part, though. It just helps us keep all of the comments in one area so we're not trying to jump back and forth between 5 different media outlets. Okay, guys?
Which is so fun, everybody, because this means right now we are literally going live in Facebook. We're going live in YouTube. We're going live in Periscope. We're going live on Google+. That's huge. That's a much bigger, wider range of energy that we get to collect and share and experience with one another. So it's really fun. So yes, like Miss Mary Jo said, if you would like to participate in the live feed today with us, we are unable to see those feeds on the Facebook, on the YouTube, on that. You actually need to click into this link in order to participate, to ask questions, to get your VIP reading, and participate with all this and share. We are doing our same energy exchange as we always do. So for anybody that's new across the board to some of these links that we haven't always been able to do this, our energy exchange is very simple. If you would like a card pull today, it's simply in Facebook, you will create a watch party and then come into the Crowdcast and let us know, participate in this live, let us know that you've done that. And you get a card pull. If you want to become a VIP, which gets you to the top of the reading, come into the Crowdcast, and there's a button right here. You just click on that VIP. That'll take you directly to the PayPal link where you make the donation, and that gets you added right to the top of the list, and we will be notified right away that you are on that list. The nice thing about this, guys, is it does limit us to 2 hours. We're on a time schedule with our show now, so it is limited to the 2-hour frame. So be sure to share, get in here and let us know to get on the list so that we can get the readings going. And this is a little bit of a new format for us all, so we do appreciate everybody's cooperation and trying to help us learn it all and get us all linked together. So I'm not seeing anybody linking in, but I am seeing people joining us on our live feed. So I want to make sure.
Yes, we have over in Facebook land, we have Candy Thompson Katrana, who is new.
Hi, welcome.
Then we also have Rebecca Gilder, and Mackenzie Smith is
Hi,
watching. So you guys, we are testing out a new app. If you guys can follow the link over to Crowdcast, and that way we can see everyone's comments on one media outlet instead of 5. That
I'm trying to see.
Vicky Ross has shared.
I am double checking on there to do that.
Boyd says, "Hey, ladies."
When you go into your Facebook link, do you see if you click on that, can they come into this link? How does that work? Okay.
You know, it looks like it just goes right into Facebook. It doesn't show an actual link for it. So for those of you that can't come into the crowd, that's still.
You know, I'm going to try to do something.
Still hang out on Facebook and watch it. And then those with a computer can go into Crowdcast and pay more attention, but it still doesn't help with commenting.
Okay, okay, so anybody watching in Facebook land, I just pinned in the comments the link to this live feed. If you will simply click on that link, it'll bring you directly into this live feed so that we can see your comments. Let's see if that'll work. And if anybody's having any issues, if you guys can comment in Facebook land and let us know if that's working or not working. We love your guys' help. You guys are all so amazing helping us get this
seriously
figured out.
So awesome.
We're trying to figure out the best way to reach you all at maximum capacity here.
Yes.
And hi, Elizabeth. Hi, Nancy. Thank you guys so much. I can see your comments in Facebook land. We haven't been able to connect them in the Crowdcast yet, but if you can see that and click on that link and come into Crowdcast and let us know to help us out, that would be fabulous. I did just pin that link once again to the comments. So it should be easy just to click on that. Hi, Candy, Rebecca, Vicky, Sonata. Can't get in Crowdcast with the pin. Okay, so we're still having issues.
And so again, guys, if it's through your phones, you won't be able to follow the link. It won't work. You have to be on a laptop or a desktop computer.
Been trying, can't get in. Good evening. Okay, so we've been so it's supposed to work with the phone too. Is it not working with your phone, Mary Jo?
I don't think so. Let me try.
Okay.
I'll back out and follow the link.
Because it is supposed to, from what I understood when I got the app. I thought.
Okay.
But I'm learning. Thank you guys all for being so patient. I love our audience. They're so amazing.
Truly, though. Truly.
I'm going to pin it over here. Also in YouTube land. It's pinned in YouTube land for everybody in the comments.
She's on her phone.
Okay.
Awesome. Oh, and Nancy is on her phone. So perfect. It is working for the phones then, you guys. Awesome.
Okay, good. So we're getting there. People, we just got to be able to click the link then, guys. If you can see, I'm pinning it everywhere across the board. It's pinned in YouTube. It's pinned in Facebook. So if you'd like to participate in the live feed, you just need to click on that link and come over, and then we'll be able to see your comments.
Yes. Awesome.
Perfect, Nancy. Thank you so much. And yes, you are definitely getting a card for that. We appreciate your patience and yay, we're getting there, guys. We're getting there. See, we're learning this system together. I love it. I just love it. Okay. So for everybody across the board, actually, let me go one more place. I think I can comment over here. Maybe not. Right here. Yes. So also in Pinterest land, I just added it. So, or not Pinterest.
I was like, how did you do that?
Periscope.
I gotta learn that one.
I'm learning, not Pinterest, but Periscope. So YouTube, Periscope, and Facebook, the links are now shared across the board. So if you guys would like to participate in this live feed, please simply go to the link in the comment, come into Crowdcast. You can share or start a watch party on either the Facebook or your YouTube, share it. And then once you come into Crowdcast, just let us know. And that is going to get you added to the list to receive a card reading today. If you would like to ask questions or get a very specific, more detailed reading specifically for you. That would be one of our VIP readings that also gets you added to the top of the list. So our list, as many of you do know that have come on here with us, does get pretty long once we start getting people in here and sharing and participating. So if you would like to avoid that list, you can simply, once you're in here in Crowdcast, click on the VIP button we now have available, and that'll take you right to the donation and make the donation, and that will immediately get you added to the VIP and get you the ability to ask questions. You can even come right into the comments if you'd like to with us on the screen. We can either box you in, you can do audio or video, and yeah, you get the VIP treatment. So VIP's in the house. So be sure to click on the Crowdcast if you want to participate in this live event. If you are in Facebook, Periscope, or YouTube land, we cannot see your comments there. If you want to participate in the feed, you need to come into Crowdcast.
Yes.
Okay. And we already have Miss Nancy in here with us. Thank you, Nancy, for your patience and joining us. Before we get started, while we do have a few people jumping on and hopefully getting into the Crowdcast, Miss Kayce, would you like to talk a little bit about what's happening in the energetic fields?
Today, the moon is in Sagittarius, right, and that's ruled by Jupiter. And it's kind of interesting, as I've been observing, in the background as well, we have the same thing, Jupiter in Sagittarius. Now, it's kind of interesting because Jupiter likes everything to be big and bigger than life, and that can be the good things, and it can also be problems to solve. And so it's working its way out today. Usually we like to think that Jupiter is benevolent and takes care of us, but you know, sometimes it's also a planet of learning, and so it forces us to learn something new, and that's what we're doing here, and maybe many of you out there are also doing that. Also, we're still in the energy of the super moon eclipse that we had on the 20th of this month, and that is closing down anything that we wanted to get rid of, letting go. And so as a full moon is always letting go, but when it has an eclipse with it, the energy can even be more intense. So it's a good chance, if that's what you've been trying to do, is let go of things, or if you've not been, you might be pushed a little bit to let go of more things than you wanted to. Anyway, are you guys ready? Or
absolutely. So I just want to clarify. So really, if we're like dragging our feet on stuff we've not been wanting to let go of, this is the energy that might be kind of pushing us all out of our comfort zone right now. Is that what I'm hearing? Yeah. Yeah. I'm only asking that because I've had recently a few people message me asking me specifically about the energy going on and what they're experiencing in. And I think so many of us light workers right now are being called to the work. These frequency shifts are happening for all of us, and it is forcing a lot of us out of our comfort zones, and we're having to let go of things that maybe we didn't want to, or just it's not comfortable for us to let it go. And I just love that the energy is backing that up, saying that, you know, our spirits and our guides are letting us know that we are on the right path, that this is all occurring. I think, you know, or I know because of that awakening, this is all, you know, being pushed out of that comfort zone, even though it is uncomfortable.
It's going to happen.
Such a beautiful thing when we get to the other side of it, right? And that's what we're almost there.
We're still in it. And yeah, the 4th of February, then the new moon starts, and we'll talk about that when that comes around. But right now, I said the eclipse, these two eclipses were really heavy in the sense that the energy is so bigger than life. And so what you're expressing is exactly what is happening. And it's even bigger than I have seen before or expected or noticed. So, yeah, we're getting a little push from the rear end here or from the back. Let go of what does not serve you anymore.
Yes.
Unfortunately, I
theme
think
of the year.
into that, you're starting to cut out on this, and you can hear me. So, we lost a little bit of that. We were talking about going.
Okay, now you're frozen.
I'm frozen. I know. I can't see Jamaica
she
disappeared.
Anymore. Just, yeah.
But I see you.
Just the two of us.
Uh-oh.
Just the two of us.
Just the two of us. Can you guys hear me? Because I cannot see you guys,
I can hear you. I can't see you.
Can you see me?
Miss Charmaine is over in Facebook world.
Well, we'll just keep on going as long as we can hear each other. Hi, Miss Charmaine. Welcome, guys. Thank you guys, everyone, so much for your patience. We're trying to figure out how to box this all in and pull this all together so we can be here live and multi-stream across the board with everybody. So thank you guys for your patience. If you would like to participate in the live feed, please click on the Crowdcast link in the Facebook comments right there, and that will bring you into this live feed with us so that we can see your comments and see what's going on. We do have Nancy, who has come in with us and is on the list to receive a reading. And it does look like we have Elizabeth in here with us now. So welcome. Elizabeth has made it over to Crowdcast. Welcome, welcome. This app does seem like a really fun app, guys. Once we all learn how to use it, it's going to be kind of neat because we are able to all be together and communicate and bring together several different platforms. In concept, if the concept works, it'll be fabulous.
Yes, I can.
So thank you guys all for the patience.
Good.
I see Miss Kayce is back. Can you hear and see me, Kayce?
Awesome.
Okay. Perfect. We have Miss Nancy up first for a reading. Would you like to pull a card for Miss Nancy?
Okay. Yes, Miss Nancy.
Yes, please.
Okay.
No, that's okay.
Let's see what I have here.
We do have Lynn, Austin, Oceana, and Miss Charmaine all saying hi, and they hear us good. And then we have Amanda. Hello, beautiful ladies, she says.
Hi,
so hello.
Hi, guys. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Click over, come join us in the Crowdcast, and you can comment and participate. And if you start a watch party on your feed, share us. That gets you a card pulled today. If you'd like to ask some questions and just get some more specific to you instead of a general reading, you can get on our VIP list. And there's a button here at the Crowdcast to do that, guys.
Yes,
so
Nancy.
Come on over.
The card that came
and Miss
up
Kayce is up for Miss Nancy.
It's God's love. And it says that our greatest opportunity to positively affect another person's life is to accept God's love into our own. By being the light, we share the light on everyone and everything. So this tells me that you really have been working with the right energy, and even though the energies around you may even be stressful, that you're really trying to stay very positive. And the more positive that you stay, that is a vibration that has quite a positive energy that goes out. It goes out from you, and it like attracts like. So you are attracting good things into your life as well. And You know, it could be just that a kind word you say at the grocery. It could be a kind word or a gesture. Maybe you just stop and listen to somebody. And that's God's love working through you. And it's always returned, dear Deity. It's always returned to you. So I think that's a beautiful card to pick up. I hope that resonates with you.
That is fabulous. And I actually, Nancy, I know it's usually one, but I was guided when you were doing it to just a couple of cards popped out of the fairy deck for her as well. And I did see she commented on here that there's a lot going on, so I'm guessing that's why. So just to kind of finish, goes right along with what Miss Kayce said, as of course, and it's just balance is one of the cards that came up, which is one of the major arcana cards. Okay. And just taking everybody's input into consideration, taking your time, and there's no need to rush. You're just being told right now that love and the light that you share, just keep sharing that. Trust your intuition. Take your time. Know that everything's just the way it's supposed to be. It's all good. And you don't have to rush into like the decision of something. I feel like you've been trying to push yourself for some sort of decision that you don't need to rush into right now. And ironically, the delays are over is what came with that next. So by not rushing into a decision, though, it's going to open up doors that are going to bring another decision that you're going to be like, oh, wow. And then everything's going to be over with whatever's happening right now. So just take your time. Don't rush in making that decision. And then all of a sudden things are going to move quickly because doors are going to open and be sudden. And travel or a new car, but I'm feeling like travel is in that with you too. So that's that. Hopefully that was helpful for you, Miss Nancy. Did we get Miss Mary Jo back yet?
If you can see or hear me.
I think we lost her all. She sees and hears us. And Miss Nancy said, I had to make a huge decision, and that was perfect. I'm literally, that's awesome, Nancy. I'm glad that it was helpful. I really am. That's what we're here for. I love that. I love
somebody
it.
Can see
I can
me.
see 3 clearly. Oh, yay. So see it. Somebody can see you. It's interesting how this is working, but we're figuring it out. I love it. I love it. Love it. All right, guys. So anybody across the board that's watching anywhere else, if you are either in Periscope, if you're in YouTube, or if you're in Facebook land, come into Crowdcast and you can join us and participate in this feed. We are learning this new stuff. I am seeing some people over in Facebook are commenting that they're not
trouble
able
with
to
her mobile trying to get on the Crowdcast.
Okay. So anybody over in Facebook land, there we go. I'm doing good. Facebook land, if you guys cannot get over here on Crowdcast, just start the watch party in Facebook. I think we can watch both of those streams right now, so we can keep our people going for right now until we figure it out better.
My Auntie Kelly's watching over on Facebook land.
Hi, Kelly.
Actually, Kelly, would you see? Because I know she has an iPhone. So maybe she might focus the type of phone that is kind of having issues.
Yeah. Yes. Can you click, Kelly, on our Crowdcast link that I have pinned in the comments and let us know if you can join this feed? Because we're coming in from a different location. Elizabeth, would you like a reading today?
She says, yes, please.
Yeah.
Miss Kayce, would you like to, or actually Miss Mary Jo, would you like to pull a card for her? We can hear you. Okay. Yeah. Paula, yay, we got somebody else just joined. We got people
energy card.
getting on. Yay. They're being able to link up to the Crowdcast. That's perfect. Paula said, love card, please.
Yes, Auntie Kelly, please try Crowdcast. Miss Elizabeth over in Facebook land,
yes,
we're
Kelly,
actually talking to Elizabeth Richter on Crowdcast. If you would like a reading, though, Elizabeth, go ahead and share. Start a what is it called? A watch party.
Watch party?
Yeah.
Watch party.
Can you see their comments over there?
I can. Let me see if I can try to do it into the link where she said. Let me try that, Oceana. 1 second. That's a good idea. I'll do it on the top.
Okay, my dear Elizabeth over here in Crowdcast land. The card that was pulled for you, my dear, is the Thinking Woman, but she came in upside down. And this card reversed actually could represent a difficult time for your own personal growth. You may be feeling confused about your personal purpose or maybe even disconnected from your heart's true path. I urge you to look within and really open up to your inner guidance, your own intuition. Trust it and trust that your intuition knows what you need to learn in order to move on from this situation. The Thinking Woman reverse could also indicate a woman who is misleading you or giving you misinformation of some sort. Be aware and set your boundaries. Remember that your own spirit is always your best guide. A good affirmation that comes with this card is, I open my mind and heart to my own inner wisdom. I am thoughtful, focused, and clear. Hopefully that resonates with you, my dear.
Nice.
I hope you heard it all.
Yay! And we are getting lots of people. I think so. I got it really clear on this end, so I think that it went through just fine. Elizabeth, there should be a button that you can share this. Mary Jo and Kayce, do you guys have a button on your side to share?
Corner, it's a little square with an arrow inside it that says share. Yeah.
Okay, so all you have to do is click on that, and if you just click share, you can click it right into your Facebook, your YouTube, anywhere you would like to share the link, and you can share there. Okay, guys, that was wonderful. I couldn't get Charmaine. Okay, so Charmaine and anybody else, I have now pinned the link to the very top of the YouTube or of the Facebook. So I think you guys can click on that. Try that really quick and see if that works with your phones, if you would like. And Elizabeth over in Facebook land, are you able to click on the Crowdcast and come over to there? And also, Charmaine, if you'd like to try to click on that top one real quick and see if you can come over. If not, we will go ahead and do it over there. Next up is going to be Paula.
Yes, I can.
Can you still hear me, yes. Kayce and Mary Jo? Okay. So Paula would like a love card.
I think you got the love deck there, Mika.
Would you like to take that? Do I have? Oh, I do have the love deck. Well, let me pull a card for Miss Paula then.
And this is Miss Paula in Facebook land.
What's that?
Paula May. Is this Paula May?
This is for Paula.
Oh, Facebook land did a watch party as well.
Love, your partner becomes the servant of love. The day will come when you can be your partner with no guilt and no blame, no anger, and no sadness. So what I'm getting really clear for you is looking for that love right now is become what it is you're looking for. If you're, sit down, make that list. The qualities of the person that you're looking for, that you're wanting to attract into your life. And then become that person. That is the biggest key is we need to become the person that we're seeking out. When we're vibrating at that frequency, that's what we're going to attract to us. And if you can't become that person, then you can't really expect somebody else to be that person either. So it's important if there's things that you write down on that list and you yourself can't hold up to those, then it might be something to relook at. Those might be expectations that you're having upon somebody that aren't fair expectations. And then that's something that gives you the idea of what you need to look at and work on personally within so that you can vibrate that frequency of what it is that you're truly wanting. Okay. So hopefully that was helpful. Can you guys still hear me?
Yes.
Yay.
Yes.
Yay.
You lost video for a second there, and it was kind of jumbled up on my end, but I have terrible internet.
Well, we're getting there, though. It's working. I think we're working. That's the beautiful thing. And we have people getting over here in Crowdcast. We now have Annabelle and Oceana.
I see Oceana came in.
Yes. Yay. And Elizabeth over in land. I know you did a watch party. That's awesome. Are you able to come into Crowdcast? If not, just let me know and we'll
And that's Elizabeth Fusong Fuang in
yes,
Facebook.
Yes. Now that was just a reading for. All right, Oceana is going to be up. She finally made it over here. Yay! It's been a while since we've seen you. Elizabeth said I did. Perfect. I don't know if we. Oh, maybe she is in here. I just didn't see. Okay, so Oceana, would you like to pull a card for Oceana, Miss Kayce?
Absolutely.
Awesome.
Let's see here. Oceana. Oh. Okay, the card that came up for you is Blessed, but it was in reverse. And so, let me see here, when it's reversed.
Yay! Elizabeth came in.
Yay!
Okay, when it's reversed, this is a protection message, and humility is called for now, as grace is an unearned gift. You didn't gain this by your own desires or actions. To be who you need to be, you can no longer do what you did. In a way, you have hit rock bottom, and what is required now is nothing less than total surrender. Then you will be blessed. That's kind of a deep card, and surrender is not always easy because we like to be in control. As people, it's more comfortable. when we are in control. And surrendering means that you're surrendering to a higher principle, a higher cause for what it is that you want to have happen for yourself. And, oh, sorry. My cat nearly destroyed
Kitty cat?
me. Oh, my computer and my thought. Okay. When I'm talking about surrender, it is really important. It goes along with allowing. And what it is that you just let go of trying to be in charge. You let go and say, okay, God, you're in charge. I are your angels. And you don't give your power away. You cooperate with what comes to you. And therefore, instead of controlling what comes to you or doesn't, then you're in concert. You allow things to flow to you so that you make a better choice. You're making it from your higher self. You're making it from, okay, my guardian angel, what is I need to know? So I think it's a great card. Obviously, this is a turning point or a very special time in your life where this would not have come up. I hope that helps.
I think that's perfect. She said it makes a lot of sense. She's been feeling very hurt from her ex has passed away. And then she's learning to let go of hurt feelings and forgiving herself and him. And then she's having a hard time learning to allow those tears that she owes for herself. Well, so that is definitely fitting.
It's a healing. It's a healing. The tears are, don't try, that's another control thing, that let it flow, let it come out. It's the way the body can release its pain, you know? So.
It really is. It's such a, I think, I love you brought that up, Miss Kayce, because in this 3D, a lot of times, we feel like we have to hold those emotions and those feelings in to put on that front of we are okay. We are okay, and it's important to let those flow, let them out, because that's when we hold those emotions in, that's how we get the discomfort and the dis-ease within our bodies from trying to hold back those things that aren't serving us. So
absolutely.
Let them flow. Yes. Perfect. That was a great card. And Oceana, we love you. And you just
we love you.
Doing what you're doing. Because you're growing, and we've got to see it, and it's beautiful. It's beautiful watching you.
By leaps and bounds.
The shifts. Okay, so I do have a little bit of a list, and I don't know if you have a list going over there on your side, Miss Mary Jo. Have you started one yet?
I'm trying. Okay. My lag does not help with comments. Like, I'm just now getting some of the comments on crowd.
Okay, so what I have right now is Elizabeth would be up next. I have Charmaine, Annabelle after that. Do you have anybody else?
So Elizabeth, who is after and that's Elizabeth
Yes,
P,
Elizabeth
right?
P, who has started a huge watch party for us. Thank you. Everybody come over to Crackcast
awesome.
And
thank you.
Get yourself a reading. Anybody over in Facebook land that would like to participate in this live feed, guys, simply go to the top of the page where it's either pinned in the comments or at the top of the page. Probably the top of the page, I think, is what we found is going to be the best. There's a link there. And it'll bring you right into this crowdcast where the live event is happening right now. The reason we are coming to this now is we're able to stream in multiple places at once. So we have Facebook, YouTube, Pinterest, or not Pinterest, I keep calling it the wrong thing, Periscope, all simultaneously. So that's why we have you click on the link and come into crowdcast to participate in the live, guys. So thank you for that. And next up is Elizabeth. And would you like to try to pull for Elizabeth, or do you think your connection's good enough, Miss Mary Jo?
Yeah.
Okay.
You have the Angels of Abundance deck, right? Because I hear them calling.
I do have the Angels of Abundance deck, actually.
Because I got Archangel Power over here, but I'm also hearing Angels of Abundance.
Okay, well, why don't you pull one and I'll pull one? Maybe I think that must mean that there needs to be two. We do have a little.
So I got two that came shouting out at me just now.
Elizabeth must have some stuff going on.
You know, I'm kind of feeling a lot of throat chakra happening and a lot of heart chakra happening.
Me too, the heart.
Yeah.
Still with the show?
I got our. Yeah, can you guys hear me?
We can see you.
I think we may have lost Miss Mary.
Jamica, but we can see you. Go for it.
Can you still see me? Okay.
But so what I have going on right now, like I said, a lot of heart chakra, girl. Queen of Raphael's coming in. All right. And she says to follow your heart, a love of home and family, and trustworthy psychic information. Now, we all know that we all have the same skills, right? So you need to be trusting your own intuition as well as any other things you might be seeking for information. Which is great because then the Ace of Raphael comes into play. And what he's saying is a positive new emotional experience, fulfilling romantic relationships, deep and lasting spiritual insights. You know, with this is the beginning of a new and positive emotional experience is what it seems like. And I think that you kind of have a lot, like I said, a lot of heart stuff going on, but you really need to follow that. That's huge intuition coming into play for you right now. I don't know where Jamica went.
I'm back. I'm back.
Jamica is gone.
Yay.
Oh, it took me a second there. I had to go for a little whoop-de-woo.
Yes. So we're talking about Miss Elizabeth, and she had the Queen of Raphael and the Ace of Raphael come in. She's got like the first and the last of this one suit. So yeah, a lot of heart chakra going on. She does say some sacral too, which makes sense because these are huge relationship cards.
Right.
And she needs to be following her own intuition about such things.
Well, you know, I definitely I'm picking up a lot of that heart. And so obviously, and Raphael, whoop, right here, like really wants Elizabeth. She, you know, Raphael's your guy right now, helping to, go through this shift that you're occurring. And that's what I got worried. Like you're focusing too much right now on the stresses of what you're not wanting. And that's creating that blockage, or I don't like saying blockage because I've never blocked, but that static in the heart, that static energy in the heart, that's right. What's creating that is the worry. You're a little bit too worried right now about the situation. So you're being asked to shift that worry, that frequency into gratitude. Get a gratitude list. That's what came for you with the Angels of Abundance was the gratitude list, and your guide, the guide to go to. Elizabeth says, I've been worried about finances. So there you go. So here's what happens when we worry. Our energy is a frequency. Whatever we are thinking about is sending a signal at all times. It doesn't matter what we're thinking about. The universe does not know the difference between worry and happy, not worried at all, go free. All it knows is you're sending out a signal, and it will bring to you whatever that signal is you're sending out. So when we are sitting there,
Absolutely.
right, and we're worried about the finances, we're worried about the kids aren't doing this right, we're worried about this isn't going to happen, we're worried that, you know, whatever, the universe is saying, cool, you want that? We're going to bring it to you. We'll bring you whatever it is. You know, that's why so much we hear it happen that, you know, oh, I just knew that was going to happen that way. Well, yeah, because you created it. We are that powerful and beautiful. So now's the time. And it is easy to get in that, especially, you know, in this 3D world. There's a lot of, you know, your angels, our guides know that there is stresses happening. It's not to undermine that there are not financial things occurring. But when we can shift our mindset, the universe can shift what it's bringing us and change that. So focus on what you're grateful for. Even, you know, if you do get in that lower vibe and you're, you know, we all have them. I have the days too where I'm just like, wow, I'm done. I'm done. I've had it, world. You know, I'm done. And my guides tell me the same thing. Gratitude. Oh, you know what? I'm actually really grateful that the sun is shining right this minute. I'm grateful to clouds. You know, actually, I'm really grateful to flowers. Oh my gosh, I'm grateful for the. And the next thing you know, I come back to.
As odd as it may sound, be grateful for the bills you have that you're worried about. Because that means you have a roof over your head, you have food in your belly, you have a car to drive to get to work.
Yes, I love you said that. That is.
You can't have attitude when you have gratitude.
Yes. And it's a great point because, right, and this was something I had to teach myself. When I would get the bills, my first instinct within my body, because it was bred into me, I would receive a bill, and even when I had the money to pay, it would be like, ugh, I just didn't want to, I didn't like having to pay that bill. But you're right, Mary Jo, when we have gratitude, like, oh, thank goodness I have this bill. Thank goodness I have plenty of money to pay this bill. What a blessing. I get to bless all these families because of this bill down the road. You know, think about the blessings that are coming with that. And that shifts that frequency and brings us what it is we're wanting. It brings us that abundance of joy and happiness and no more worries. So hopefully that resonates a little bit.
And I love that she says that she's in the vortex, because that is what Esther Hicks talks about a lot. And that's, if you can get in the vortex, then things will lighten up for you. And you're keeping a gratitude journal. Fantastic, girl. Yes. Fantastic.
That is huge. Yes. That's wonderful.
Sounds like you're on the right track.
So good job, Elizabeth. Yay. All right. So next I had Charmaine up. Is that correct?
Yes, Miss Charmaine.
All right. Everybody, real quick, if you are over in Facebook land or YouTube land or Periscope land, if you simply will click on the link, it will bring you over here into the live feed if you would like to participate. You can stay where you're at and just watch, but if you want to participate, if you'd like to get a card read, you need to come into Crowdcast to participate. Thank you, guys. All right. Charmaine, would you like to pull a card for Miss Charmaine, Miss Kayce?
Okay, I can't see any. Is it just any? Does she say any question? Because I don't have anything.
We're just doing general.
Nope.
Okay, I am going with The Soul's Journey. This is by James Van Praagh. I don't know if you're familiar with him, but he.
Yes.
Yeah, and they're called lesson cards. So let's see what the lesson is.
I like it. Are these new?
No, not for me. I mean, he's
haven't had them out to play.
What's that? Oh,
you just haven't had them out to play?
Exactly. I have not. You know, so many things were in storage. No.
Yes.
Okay. So what comes up for you is empathy. and it was reversed. I am open to seeing both sides of a situation. Let's see now. A, B, C, D, E. Oh, yes. You know, sometimes that is a real challenge to see both sides of a situation, because we're very focused on our own point of view.
Exactly.
Don't, and he doesn't have a reverse reading, so obviously there is no reverses in his deck. You don't truly understand others' motivation if you haven't lived their lives and seen the world through their eyes. It's so easy to judge another's behavior matched up against your own and label the label that we lay it. Is it right or wrong? So, but you're missing an ingredient part of the equation. Not an ingredient, important part of the equation. In the other person's history and personal path. You don't. Also, there's past life things too. You don't know what they're bringing in that they have as their road to journey down.
Right.
We are all sparks, oh dear, of the divine with a purpose here in the physical dimension, and we can all exert our free will. Some of us have, my glasses here, lost our way along the path to love, and it is a human reaction to judge others before examining their journey through their eyes and with compassion. Your job is not to judge. Your job is to love and understand. And that's a life proclamation for all of us. That's what we came here to do. You know, we have our own little journeys that we're doing, but really we came here to learn how to love, to understand, to be allowing of others' faults, and also to be allowing of our own faults too. So in this card, it's just saying to practice more empathy. I'm sure you have some empathy. We all do. But what it's saying, there may be something in your life right now where you have very strong judgments on. And if that is the case, well, just back away from that and allow the other person or persons to be 100% who they are. And you'll find that once you do that, you back away from your judgments a bit, life gets a little bit easier for you too, because what you're giving out is love, and the universe returns that to you tenfold. So all I can say is that just be open to seeing both sides of a situation. So I hope that helps.
That always makes sense. You know, that it's always good to try respect.
There she is. Jamica's back.
Where did Jamica go?
Okay.
I'm back. All right. Sorry I missed it, but did we
there she is.
we wrapped it up?
Yeah, you came in on my last word.
Okay. Wow. See, boom. Perfect. Perfect timing, huh? I think we have.
Yeah. Basically, you know, it was telling her that you know, to see
all about perspective,
every
right?
situation from both points, both points of view.
Yes.
Exactly. Yeah, that's what I was saying. It's always good to just step back,
right.
You know, take a moment, try to see everything.
Okay.
Try to see the bigger picture,
be
really.
themselves.
Yeah. And that can be tricky, right? It can be. But it's a beautiful thing when we let them.
Yes.
All right. So next up, I believe, if I'm correct where we're at, would be Annabelle. Is that right? And I do know that we have a few people who have joined us now in Crowdcast. And I know we have
Annabelle,
a few people who are over in Facebook land and YouTube and Periscope. If you guys would like to participate in the live feed that we're doing, simply click on the Crowdcast and come into this format, and this is where the live feed is going. Or you can watch it in those other fields, but we can't see any of your comments over in those other fields. So if you would like to participate and have a card reading, you do need to come in here to the Crowdcast. I do know we also have now over here, Helen has come over. So we'll add Helen to our list for readings. Today, I think we're going to make it easy. If you guys can make it over here to Crowdcast and participate with us, you're going to get a card pull because this is all new and we're figuring this out. So that's your homework. It's real simple. Your energy exchange today is just come to Crowdcast and find us, and you get to get a card pull. Help us figure this out and be a little patient. If you would like to get added, though, still to the VIP, you can come into the Crowdcast, click on the VIP reading. That's a donation to the PayPal account, anywhere between 15 to 30. We are asking, but really you can donate any amount that your heart feels okay with. And just let us know with the VIP reading. When you click on that, it'll automatically, that gets you bumped over to the VIP. Ask specific questions. We can even box you into this feed if you'd like to be on a video or just audio. You can talk with us and we can get a little more specific with you on that reading. So it really is beneficial to do the VIPs and kind of fun because you get that special VIP treatment. So,
yeah.
Anything else? Did I miss?
And it's always good to VIP, especially because now that we do use this Crowdcast, we only get 2 hours of airtime. And so it's really important if you want that reading and you want that extra loving to come on and do the VIP reading, just click that little blue button at the bottom. We do have 1 hour left, and I know we still have quite a few people. So if you do want to, get cutsies, then you want to donate.
That's how you do it. Exactly. That's how you get the, it's like the, what's that pass at Disneyland called? Fast Pass. You get the Fast Pass.
The Fast Pass.
Yeah. Okay. So I have up next right now, I have Annabelle and Helen on our list. Do I have anybody over in Crowdcast that I've missed that would... It's over here that I've missed so far? I don't know. All right, guys. So would you like to do a reading?
I'm losing you.
Uh-oh. Well, it's
Can
funny.
you still hear me?
I think I'm going to take Annabelle then. I'm going to pull a card for Miss Annabelle real quick. You're up on the chopping block, Miss Annabelle. The fairies want to come out and play with you. Ooh.
What you got?
The Lovers. Ooh, Miss Annabelle.
Ooh, Miss Annabelle.
Lovers. So this is a major arcana card. So this is really talking about this is a big life changer coming along here for you. Some big shifts. And this is true love that's long lasting, choices made from the heart, and a return to good health. So I'm getting even if there is a lover that you are a person that you already have that's a love in your life, that this can be a rekindling of that relationship. But I get for you too that it's very much centered around choices that you're making from your heart center right now, that you are following your heart desires and the things that you're truly loving in life right now. And those are good choices. And to keep doing that, and that following that is going to bring that long-lasting happiness that you are seeking. And then a return to good health too. And I feel like that is relevant for you right now, that you may have been struggling recently with a little bit of health issues. And this passion, this return for the love of life is what's going to help with that feeling better, helping to shift. Another part of the shifts we were just talking about in this feed is, you know, a lot of us are feeling these shifts, that our health is maybe felt a little wonky recently, but it's important also to remember that that is because of the shifts, and our body's doing what it needs to do to detoxify and get rid of the yucky, so that we are making room for the new and the happiness and the love that we're seeking. So that's what I get for you, Miss Annabelle. I hope that was helpful. Can you guys hear me, Miss Mary Jo and Kayce?
Yes. Very well.
All right.
Yeah.
Perfect. So next up is Helen. Would you like to pull a card for Helen, Kayce?
What's the name of it?
I think it's
I can't.
Helen. I think you
Helen?
were next. Am I right?
Helen Coakley?
Helen?
Yes, Miss Helen.
Yes.
Okay.
And then Teddy after that. Teddy made it over.
Yay, Teddy, welcome. We're so happy to see you. It's been a while.
Okay, Helen. Mm-hmm. I am using the Wisdom of the Oracle deck. You can see.
Nice.
Okay. And what came up is a never-ending story.
Ooh.
And let's see what the never-ending story was. Absolutely reversed. 37. Okay. Wow. Okay. The essential meaning. Oh dear. There you are. The essential meaning is self-criticism, the wounded ego, unnecessary drama. Here's the card. You can see. And since it's reversed, it's a protection message. And it says that this is a time to avoid drama at all costs, especially when it comes to other people's stuff. Your sensitivity is on overload these days, and you best serve by keeping your distance. Your mantra today is, not my circus, not my monkeys. All this drama will pass, and you will carry on unscathed and blameless. So I don't know what's going on in your life, but it's telling you just to step away from all the drama. And sometimes that's hard, especially if there's family or loved ones involved, is that we get sucked in trying to solve other people's problems. And the card is saying, it's not your job. It's not your circus. Okay. So people create things sometimes for them to learn by. Some people learn through high drama. Other people, not so much. So without knowing it, you can get sucked into what is a part of their story rather than your own. So all I'm saying is that says to you, okay, step back so that you don't take on all that energy of someone else. This is a time as it's important for you to let go of any feelings of necessity to save anyone. Okay? So this may be a part of your lesson. And if it is, it's a hard lesson, but it's a great one, because once you let go of trying to save everybody from their hurts, then you're taking away what they can learn. That you're taking away their lesson. So concentrate on your own life and what makes you happy, and how you can make things better in your own space and in your own world. Okay? I hope that helps.
That is perfect. She said, wow, family drama is what's going on right now. So,
perfect.
Yep. She said, thank you. Perfect, Helen. All right. Next up on the chopping block is Teddy. Teddy. Leisha over at Facebook Land, welcome. If you'd like to participate in the live feed, click on Crowdcast link that we have right there, and it'll bring you over here and you can participate with us. Anybody over on Facebook and Periscope, also the same thing. You can click on that and come on over. So, Teddy, would you like a card today? I'm being Michael for you today. Took a second for it to come through. What's up? Michael wants to play with you, Teddy. Oops. 1 second, sorry. Sorry, guys. You're overworking. It's okay. Stop. Stop. Nani. Hush. Dogs. Yay. Okay, Teddy. Doggies. Yeah, it was the doggies. All right. My doggies. And now the house is a little more echoey, so they bark a lot more. So I apologize for that, guys. All right, Teddy. Michael wants to play with you today. Let's see what's up. And then anybody over in Facebook or Periscope or YouTube, if you would like to participate in the live feed, just click on the Crowdcast link and it'll bring you right into the live feed because we are simultaneously broadcasting across the board. We cannot see your comments in any other place except for this. So if you want to participate in the live, you do need to come into this feed. Anybody that gets into this feed today is getting a card because we're learning and practicing together. So, Teddy, make a commitment. Commitment. Michael wants you to make a commitment.
Come on, Teddy.
He said there's a 30-second to 2-minute delay on Facebook. Oh, that's good to know, Teddy. Thank you for letting me know that, too. We're trying out this new app, guys, so we really do appreciate your patience and cooperating with us on this. So, yeah, Teddy, Michael,
and feedback.
Angel of courage and confidence, bringing you strength. And at this time, he's wanting you to commit to yourself. He's asking you to make a commitment to yourself. And I know in your feeds and your readings before, like this is something that's a common thing for you, a common feed for you from your guides and your angels at this time is you are being asked to do that inside work right now, that internal work to clear the space, to bring that higher vibration, right along with everything we've been talking about, the shifts that are happening on the planet right now. And your angels and your guides and your team are saying, they're showing me you being sidetracked with other things that's keeping you from focusing on yourself. And so they're asking you to pay attention to yourself, focus on yourself, your needs, what you need to do at this time. And make that commitment to yourself so that you can grow and bring about the happiness and the shifts and the things that you're looking for right now. So that's the best way to sum that one up. Yeah, hopefully that was helpful for you. And he says, yes, I've been watching Highlander, the series. Okay. Well, perhaps you're getting a little sidetracked watching a little too much Highlander series. And maybe your guides are saying, like, you know, you could maybe watch some like improvement videos, or listen to inspirational speakers, or read some, you know, positive books. I'm seeing crystals right now. I don't know why crystals are popping in, but like a hobby, like something that you are passionate about. Try learning more about that. And I don't know why crystals are popping up. I'm just seeing crystals right now. So I don't know if that's something, if gems are something you're interested in, or rocks or stones, or if that, and if you're not, then maybe it's something you might want to look into, because, you know, maybe it'll be something that would be of interest. But you're missing opportunity by not committing to yourself, to your growth. You're missing some opportunity. So they're asking you to take a look at that. So hopefully that was helpful to you, Teddy. And ladies, do you have a list going separate now, Mary Jo, that I'm
trying to catch everybody up on Facebook land right now.
Okay. All right. I do see.
Looks like we have Gloria and Leisha over there. If we can get you guys to come on over to Crowdcast, you just got to click on the link that's pinned in the comments.
Yes. Click that link and it'll bring you over.
Gloria says, I always watch when you guys are on.
We love you, Gloria. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay. So, I do not have anybody else on the list right now. So if we can get them to pop over, we will keep our list going. But if not, uh-oh. All right.
Because I'm clicking on the link and nothing's happening.
Clicking the link and nothing's happening. Ask them if they can click the link at the top. Well, can you guys click the link at the top of the Facebook description, not the one in the comments? I think that we've had some people that couldn't click in the comments, but they could click in the description right there on the actual link for some reason. So that might be an option.
Okay.
If we could.
Alicia would love a card, but she's got to get her little booty over to Crowdcast.
You can do it. Come on. Anybody that can get to Crowdcast gets a card. That's the energy challenge today. Get to Crowdcast, you get a card.
And it is a challenge.
It is a challenge. It's the challenge of the day. It's the challenge of the day. You can do it. There should be right at the very top of the page a link added now that I added. Why am I not seeing it? Hang on. Yeah, it's there. Well, this Crowdcast is a new trial, but we'll see how it goes.
She says, I'm not seeing it. Oh, there it is.
Very top. Should be the very, like, it's the first thing on the description. I put it literally at the very, very top. First thing they see, they can click on it. Hopefully.
I'm going to have to make me some coffee to get well the rest of the day.
Right? Oh, either that or just relax.
I could just take a nap after this, though. There's that.
Okay, we do have somebody that made it over and got our question in our question box. See, we're starting to learn how to use this, guys. We have
awesome
Kayla Marie Bach.
Kayla Marie.
Yes, welcome, Kayla Marie. Would you like to do a reading for Miss Kayla or pull a card for Miss Kayla, Mary Jo?
Yes, of course I would. All right, Miss Kayla. kind of feeling life purpose for you, darling.
Ooh, life purpose.
I know. I love these cards. They're gorgeous.
Aren't they?
Kayla. I have a very active puppy as well. He keeps running back and forth and jumbling my desk thing I got going on here.
It's like, what's happening? What's happening?
I even popped onto Facebook and said, got my messaging on Crowdcast. All right, my dear. The card that was chosen for you, Miss Kayla, bodywork.
Ooh.
Bodywork. Now, your life purpose involves bodywork, such as massage therapy, energy healing, physical therapy, exercise training, pretty much anything that has to do with the body. You drew this card as encouragement to involve yourself in bodywork, to heal yourself and others, which, again, we are trying to get everybody to learn that they all have these capabilities. We all have the same skills. You just got to learn which ones you feel more comfortable with to hone in on right away. Some of us deal with cards. Some of us deal with pendulums. Some of us deal with physical therapy. There's all sorts of things you can do. Reiki, we do Reiki on the show. We have that in our services as well. So I don't know if that's something you've been wanting to get in on, my dear, but it's definitely saying that, receiving and giving even massage and other forms of physical care is at the center of your life purpose. It's what you should be doing. Now, it could also mean that you just need a little more self-care for yourself. Just kind of take that next step into, like we were just talking about, taking a nap. If you get tired, if you get hungry, do those things. Just make sure you're doing them with quality and the right intention.
I'm not sure.
I don't see if she's commenting. I don't know if I'm lagging.
We did, and I accidentally hit done answering question before it was done, but she said thank you. I'm not sure.
Okay.
But I got, when you pulled that card and you said bodywork, I seen tattoo, like somebody tattooing. I got like a visual of a tattoo gun and tattoos. So I don't know if she's doing artwork or tattooing, but that could be part of that little bodywork push. I don't know. Yeah, saying what I seen. So, all right. Next up on the chopping block, Leisha made it over. Yay, Leisha, thank you.
And I see that. Yay, Leisha.
It's long time no see. It's been a while. Would you like to pull for Miss Leisha, Miss Kayce?
Absolutely. Absolutely. I'm going to use the Miracle deck.
Ooh, I like the way that sounds.
Oh, dealing with flowers. I love flowers. They make me feel so good. They have messages with them.
Talk about high vibrational frequencies.
Right.
Once had a lady who did readings from flowers. And when you walked in the door, you picked up a flower from a vase of different flowers. And then she did the reading off that flower. It was really interesting.
I love it. Absolutely. I love it.
That's incredible.
Yes.
Leisha works with flowers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, what comes up? Wow, 2 of them. Okay. Comes up spiritual masters.
All right.
See that? Spiritual masters. Oh, and the second one, the need for love. Now, isn't that interesting? Okay.
I love it.
We are blessed by enlightened beings such as Jesus and Buddha. They were geniuses in the way they used their minds and hearts. So why not learn from them? Follow their lead and study the good they were doing. So there's a lot written about both of them, Jesus and Buddha. And when I see spiritual masters, it may be that you might take some time, and whichever you're drawn to, you can go online and look at some of the things they have written. Both have written, well, Jesus didn't write a lot, but a lot was written about him. But Buddha has written quite a bit. There's a lot that you can find. There may be a message particularly from those two masters that you need to hear. You will be drawn to the right one. I'll just say to your guardian angel, let me get clarity on what I need to hear from these masters. And obviously, if you pick a spiritual master, you have the smarts to understand what is saying. That means that you're enlightened enough to understand what the master has written. Now, the need for love is the second card, and it's a part of this reading. So it says it's universally accepted that children need love, but at what age are people supposed to stop needing it? We never do. We need love in order to live happily, as much as we need oxygen in order to live at all. And so when I see a card like that with that kind of a message, it says to me that perhaps you're not giving yourself enough love. I think you may be giving it to others, but the feeling I'm getting is that perhaps you're not giving yourself enough self-love. And we get busy in our lives and we don't think of what would be loving for me today. It may be going to a movie by yourself. It may be going to pick out a new perfume. It may be that to get a massage. Oh, I love those. And to buy something for me. I love books, so buying a used book or a new book is a big deal. It's because they speak to me. They give me my lessons. When I have a book that falls off a shelf, and they do for me for some reason, I know that it has a message for me. So it's a way of self-care. And this is saying that you may perhaps need that a little bit more than you've been giving yourself. I feel that you are a loving person to others, but maybe this is time for you to just give it to yourself. Oh, you love Jesus. All right. I did too. I loved him. He carried me when I was a child, when nobody else did. I had nobody else to turn to. And I believed in Jesus. I used to talk to him when I walked in the neighborhood or wherever I was. And I didn't care for God so much because he was a punishing God. But Jesus was a friend of all children and all people, of course. So, true self-love, you're right in. Okay, I'm glad to hear that. Yeah.
Yes. And I'm going to piggyback off of that real quick, if that's okay, because as soon as I seen the flower, I knew she had mentioned in there she's working in the flower shop. We've done a reading with her before, and I remember her getting the job right away. I was getting a real clear message for her that she has a connection to that flower world, a very connected connection to that frequency of the world. Robert Reeves is somebody I would recommend looking up. He has a flower deck of cards that is along those lines of what you were sharing. I really feel like she's pulled into that. She's here doing light. She's a light worker. I know it. Okay. That's her avenue. That's her That's one of your strengths, is that connection with that nature, and you learning. The reason you got those goosebumps when Miss Kayce was talking about the lady who would use the flowers to do the readings is because that's one of your connections. You resonate with that.
That's part of her energy. Yes.
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 So I would say, to piggyback off of what Miss Kayce's sharing, is that Robert Reeves, and I'm a horrible speller, I apologize, but I believe it's Robert Reeves. He does a flower deck, and he teaches about flower essence and the meanings behind them. And I think it might be something that self-care, doing some self-love, teaching yourself to connect more to that frequency, because you're being called for that, I think, very much.
Yeah, absolutely. So, yeah.
Earth angel, you beautiful earth angel, you. I love it. I love it, love it, love it. All right. Anything else to add to that, or was that good? Everybody good? All right. Next,
I think that was great.
Yeah. Gloria has joined us. Gloria made it over.
I know. Yay. She made it. Yay. I was worried because she said bye over on Facebook, and I was like, no, but she made it over. So yay.
Yay. I know. We're so excited to have everybody getting on here. We're actually getting the crew to come over, and we appreciate you guys being patient and finding your way over here with us today, trying to figure out how to universally do this. So if you guys are on Facebook land or Periscope, if you simply click the link for Crowdcast, it will bring you into the live feed where we're at right now. You'll be able to see the video, but we cannot see your comments unless you click onto the Crowdcast link and come into the live event. That is where that's occurring at this time. Anybody that comes into the live event today, because this is new and we're all learning together, will get a card pull. If you would like to ask questions and get a very specific card pull and want some more guidance and just a little more specific stuff with that and ask questions, then VIP, and that's going to get you to the top of the list. We are going to wrap it up soon because we are making our shows 2 hours long. And I know we did get started a little bit late today, but it's still going to wrap it up at 2 hours, guys. That's what we're going to do. So hurry up and get on the list.
Yeah, that's all we're allotted, 2 hours.
Yep.
Real quick, though, I wanted to show Alicia, if she goes on to Google and just looks up flower therapy oracle cards, she'll see them. They're by Doreen Virtue and Robert Reeves.
Perfect.
I don't know if you guys can see that, but it is a gorgeous deck.
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah, very pretty deck. I think you would enjoy it.
It's only like $20, girl. So honestly, like, go on there, Amazon.com, that stuff, and get that deck. You'll be empowered by it.
You obviously will relate with it. Somebody else who loves flowers as well as you.
Yes. All right, so we do have Gloria joined us.
Yes.
Who was up? Is it you, Mary Jo? Are you next?
Mary Jo.
Yes. Can you take
I hope I'm up because I'm hearing angels.
Perfect. I'm going to step away from the camera for just a minute. My puppy has got to go outside, but I will be right back, ladies, and I'm going to let you take it from here for a minute.
Okay, I'm hoping, yeah. Let me know if you guys don't hear me or see me.
Stop.
So definitely the angels coming in today, my dear, for you. Ms. Gloria. I love these cards too because they have that silver lining. You know, they're very well illustrated. They're gorgeous cards. They kind of remind me of the fairy deck too, actually, that we have. Jamica's new favorite deck. Gloria says, great news. I love angels. That's probably why they were yelling at me, girl. All right. We got two that came out for you. Oh, I hear Jamica's puppy dogs. I gotta teach her how to turn off the sound. So the ones that are coming in for you today, my dear, are the Four of Earth. And what she's saying is being too frivolous, cautious with money. Good business decisions, giving to those less fortunate. Four of Earth.
All right. We are getting the warning. We only got 30 minutes on our thing. They'll cut us off.
Yes.
That's good.
Okay, so Four of Earth, this says this card can be a card of extremes. It may be cautionary message to take care of your resources. Perhaps it's time to create a savings account or review your spending habits. It's also possible that you're too financially conservative. Additionally, this is a message to donate time or money to charities and worthy causes. Your hard work is paying off, but stay alert to new possibilities. Change is inevitable and can bring newfound sources of abundance. Be open to new and exciting opportunities, and don't let fear-based thoughts limit your actions. That is a number one meaning right there. Don't let fear-based thoughts limit your actions. So whether you feel you're being too frivolous with your finances or too, I don't want to say stingy, but stingy with your finances, either way, don't make your decisions based on fear when it comes to that. Your second card that came up is the Seven of Fire. Again, another beautifully illustrated card. Defending your beliefs and decisions. Stand your ground and choose your battles carefully. There she is riding that dragon. Look at that. She's fearless, just like you should be fearless, babe, okay? And what the Seven of Fire says, stand your ground. Don't back down. You might need to defend your beliefs or decisions, and you will be successful. It is important to assert yourself and go for what you want. There's strength in adversity, and you've got what it takes. So stand up for your convictions. Stay alert and vigilant. Don't drop your guard just because you're in the right. That's kind of where ego comes into play, you know. Others may envy what you possess. Now, if you find that you're being the envy of somebody, you know, it maybe help them see the blessings in their lives as well. You know, it never feels good to envy somebody or be envious of someone. At least I have learned in my life, I never feel good when I'm in that frame of mind. So just, again, I think it comes down to perspective. Always try to see the bigger picture in things. Your angels are definitely with you right now. And I know you just said you're struggling financially, but as we said earlier, you know, energy goes where our thoughts flow. So even if you're thinking, you know, that you're not trying to manifest this problem, sometimes we are the ones manifesting the problem. If you sit there and you just constantly are, you know, worried about how your next bill is going to get paid, how you're going to be able to put gas in your car, that unfortunately kind of works against you because you're wondering how. And so the universe only knows how to say yes. And it will say, oh, that's the energy she's putting forth. That's the energy she wants to receive. So again, go back to gratitude. Be grateful for those bills you have. Be grateful for that car guzzling up all that gas, taking you and your babies to and from school and work. You know, there's a lot of things that we may not think are big when we're thinking about it, but the universe sees it as big. You know, we may be small on this planet, but our thoughts are huge and our intentions are huge. So if you only have true love and understanding for yourself, that is the vibe that you will be putting out, is true love and understanding. So that's what you're going to get back. And that's your message.
Boom.
I could put 2 cents in there too, if you don't mind. I would just,
please.
I would just say that when you say I'm struggling financially, that says to me that you're focusing on not having enough. And if you focus on not having enough, it goes right along with what Mary Jo was saying, then the universe just is impelled to give you more of what you don't have. Because it doesn't make a decision of what's right and wrong for you. You're the one that makes the decision. So I would really invite and encourage you to start visualizing yourself having more money than you can spend, and seeing yourself buying all kinds of things that are fun. You go to a restaurant with your friends and see yourself in having all the money that you need and more than need. It's more than have. And what will happen is then the universe gets that message. Oh, she likes money. She has it. She likes to spend it. Okay. Then you're on the
you feel good about it.
But the more that you focus on what you don't, because you're saying, I'm trying to manifest. When you're trying, it's still from a form of lack. Okay? Okay, says you understand. Perfect. All right, my friend.
Yay.
Good.
Yay. All right.
That's my dog going crazy now, guys.
We also have Miss Michelle made it over from Facebook Land, Michelle Whitfield, and it's her anniversary. Happy anniversary, Michelle.
Oh, happy anniversary.
So, Michelle, would you like to pull a card for Miss Michelle, Kayce?
Yes, of course. And I'm going to go with these.
And we are 23 minutes and counting. If you guys want to get in, you better get in now. The countdown is on.
Well, this is kind of interesting and odd. Age. Now, I have no idea how old you are, and it doesn't really matter because age is just a number. One of the most unfortunate weaknesses in our generation is our failure to honor age. As we mature, we must rediscover the meaning and importance of the elder, the wise one. Our fear of age will be cast out as we learn to embrace its power. Now, I don't know if you have any issues around age, but sometimes past the age of 30, we start having issues about age. We begin to see that, we don't move the same way when we were 20. And sometimes, we see the wrinkles and we focus on those kinds of things. It could be our age, or perhaps there's people around you that are older than you, and sometimes they can be a little annoying to a person. We don't have the patience that we had when we were younger. We can think fast, move fast, talk fast, and they can kind of annoy us. And so perhaps it's just a matter. This card is kind of nice because it is a flower honoring age, and you can see that there are 2 flowers here and somebody is holding them up together. So there's always going to be younger people around us, and there's always going to be older people around us because that's our world. And we have different things to learn at different points in our lives. So sometimes if you can just slow down a little bit, and perhaps the person that is a little older, you just engage them into partaking of some of their wisdom or some of their stories, just listening to their stories. And you, in turn, can do that for someone who's younger than you. And then you open up doors that you never believe how rich things can happen and come through those doors from these people, both younger and older than yourself. And if you are worried about your own, I would say that, again, as I've said to other people, don't focus on what you don't have. Focus on what you do. Be grateful that you're alive and well. Be grateful for all the things around you that you have at this age. Today. We only have today. Tomorrow is just a question mark. Okay? So I hope that helps. And I see that Jamica wants to add something to this too.
Yes, I do. Well, I just was loving that. I mean, she's celebrating her 20th anniversary. So wedding anniversary with her husband right now. So yeah, so I'm going to assume, I love the card that come up honoring of age. And then the fact when you pointed out and showed the card up top there that it was two flowers together. Like to me, I felt like that was a real strong message from her guides and her team that, honoring that relationship and honoring that time together and just kind of like, that they're being honored right now in what they're doing. It's such a beautiful thing, the whole thing. I just thought it kind of represented the anniversary really fittingly along with everything. It just fit everything. I'm assuming she hasn't commented yet that it does, but I feel like it was very fitting. Yes. Oh, and we have Miss Mary Jo with the card as well. So let's see what Mary Jo has to say.
What does that say? I can't see it really well.
So again, it's number 12, the Temple Path, which goes right along with the marriage anniversary, especially with it being a 20-year anniversary. This card represents spiritual purpose and support. Getting up in those numbers, those double digits of life, double digits of, life experiences. Things sometimes, may stray off the path a little bit, but then when you come back together, you get this card. And this card is all about representing your spiritual evolution. The winding path you are on leads to a blessed temple and a lovely garden, symbolizing the spiritual destiny your soul has had in mind for this lifetime. The lights around the temple represent the spirit world, your family members and friends, angels and guides, all loving spiritual helpers who long to assist you. Call upon them and be open to their wisdom and inspiration. This is a wonderful life-expanding time, so keep in mind that your personal priorities as well as your spiritual connections are very important. Following your higher intentions will help you move your life forward in dramatic ways. And connecting with spirit and your higher self will have a wonderful influence on all that you experience. Happy anniversary.
I love it. We can't make that up. We just can't, even if we tried. I love it.
So great. And that was from the Energy Oracle.
That was fabulous. Fabulous, ladies. Fabulous job, ladies. Fabulous job. Okay. Oh, there you are. Okay.
How much more time do we have?
Do we have anybody that did I miss any?
Let me see. Michelle, Gloria, Alicia, Kayla, Teddy, Ellen, Helen, Elizabeth, Oceana, Annabelle, Paula, Elizabeth, and Nancy. You got them all.
All right. Well, it's perfect timing because we're actually right at the end of our feed as well. So do we have anything we'd like to add, guys? I appreciate everybody's being here and our patience with us and this transition of trying to get us all connected through these new apps. Thank you guys all for participating and getting here. We are going to have Friday Night Live back up and running this week. And we will be back every Tuesday at 1 o'clock. So mark us on your calendars. Make sure to follow us and like us. Like us on the YouTube page. Follow us our YouTube. Follow our Facebook. Our
Instagram, Twitter.
Oh,
I think we're like on everything.
Yeah.
Periscope.
Follow us on it all.
Next up,
and our little mini,
Angel.
Talks that the three of us give.
Yeah.
They come in from Monday to Friday, I believe. Monday through Friday.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Actually, yeah. Yep.
Tune into those because there's additional little messages that may float your boat.
Exactly.
Yes.
Yeah. So, and if you in between shows,
well, I feel like we should end with a card.
Yes, absolutely. Let's end with a card. And in between shows, guys, if you would like to book with our services, simply go into services, and we are all listed on there. You can book with us either in half-hour increments. Miss Kayce also has listed in there some astrology charts and different things we can do in the astrology. There's different spreads listed in there. If you'd rather, instead of doing it by the half-hour, just do a card spread, we have that available. So we have lots of goodies available and adding more every day, guys. So be sure to check out the services. And we will end with a card unless anybody else has anything. No? Okay. The ending card from Miss Mary Jo will be
Going Archangel Power. Archangel Power.
Oh, yeah.
That's what I'm feeling.
Powerhouse. Nita, welcome over in Facebook land. If you would like to click the link onto Crowdcast, you can click over and come into the live feed. We are just getting ready to wrap it up soon, but that is how you can participate in the live feed.
So we actually had two that popped out. Oh. Go figure.
Yay.
We got the Page of Michael and New Beginnings.
Yes.
Truthful, perceptive, analytical, maybe blunt.
Sometimes.
But that's an exciting new challenge. That's an exciting new challenge coming our way. And everyone here has what it takes to succeed, right? Any challenges you are facing right now, just ask your guides and angels, hey guys, I need a little more clarity. I really need to know what's up. What's my next step? If you guys are on point, they'll talk to you. You just got to ask.
Yeah.
And again, new beginnings, probably stemming from this new challenge. Starting a new life, finding your purpose. That's the one. Finding your purpose. What speaks to you, leave the rest. It's garbage. Don't worry about it. Don't deal with it. What speaks to you is your truth. Find your truth.
Absolutely.
Yes.
And have a great day.
Yes. So it is. All right, guys. We will see you next Tuesday. Aloha. Thank you for watching the Third Eyes View. I'm Earth Angel Jamica.
Bye.
Have a great week.
Mary Jo Indigo.
And Miss
Bye.
Kayce. We'll see you guys later.
Bye, guys.